I said I wasn't going to video this, because anytime I video something, I get to concentrating on what I'm saying and what I'm doing, and I break it. This piece was about an inch wide, a half inch all the way around wider, and I'm already getting hinges on the cortex here with thin solid slab. I'm trying percussion work on it. I'm trying to see how thin I can get it, and so I decided to go ahead and video the finished part of it. If I break it, I break it, but I'm trying to shut up. Crap, man. Oh, heck. Knocked a big old chunk out of it. I can't believe it didn't break in two. Goodness gracious. That is this thing is way too high up on it. You talking about a lucky dog. Woo. I don't know what's going on. I'm still hitting high up on it. Man, I done lost my accuracy all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on with me. It's getting scary. I done ruined my whole thing. I want to keep it real wide, see how wide I can keep it, and how thin I can make it. Now it's getting narrow and thick. Instead of wide and thin. Goodness gracious. The only chance I got's right here. Woo! Got lucky old that one. Said I wasn't going to talk. I don't like doing this, but I'm going to try to come all the way down through there. That's a long ways to carry that joker, but it did get a good bit of it. Like that. Wow. Hinged out on me. I don't think I can flick it out with my thumbnails pretty deep. Let's try something else. I'm screwing up big time. Probably why I should have quit, stopped video, never started videoing it. Man, this thing was doing so good, I was about to cry. I was so excited. And turned the video on, I was doing it, but messing up. Messing up. More hinges, and my dog got fleas on him. He's a yard dog. That's a lot of hinges. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. What have I got myself into? Beautiful. Big old thin piece, now I done got it down to narrow and thick. One air leaks to another air leaks to another one and another. You ever played a baseball game and boy, everybody's doing so good and all of a sudden one player makes an error and the next one, and the next one. Seems like everybody starts making an error. Nobody can get a hit. All of a sudden this one guy gets the fair and he gets a hit and then everybody starts hitting the ball. Yeah, this is one of these error deals here. This ain't no hitting. Wished it was a hit. And try to come off a little port right here. Hopefully maybe I can do it. I doubt it. That cut right through here. Yep, it did. Got that part out. I've seen a way to get this one out. I think I did. If you're wondering why I'm so quiet, I run my mouth non-stop on my other videos. This was a personal project I was doing to see what width to thin, the thin to width ratio, what are you gonna do? I could get a piece by Percussion. It was a solid slab. Keep it real wide without breaking it, being it's solid. And I have messed up from the get-go. This thing was like 2 inches wider than it was. And I had all the cortex but the center off. And the more I tried, the more I messed up. And now, kind of thick because it's getting so narrow. It sure looked good when it was that wide. But anyway, I never turn the video on because when I talk, I break a lot of stuff and mess up. When I'm doing my videos, I lose thought of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try to start coming this way and taking this thing out. Don't know if it'll work or not. That one did pretty good. It created a little problem. I got a little dip right here. I need to try to move so I won't hit in it. Need to isolate my platform a little more is what I'm trying to say. Alright. Wow, look at that. Look at me. This one messed up the same spot. That's what's bad. Turn it over and the cortex and the hinges on the same side. So if you get one out, that means you left it mighty thin. Spot there where you took it out. You don't have much mass to hit on with your billet to get enough shot wave to take the other one out. Alright, I'm gonna have to come out left field and hit this joker. I'm gonna be quiet. Got it out of there. That dark area is where it was heat treated, but the solid, smooth solid place is gone. It'd be gone, gone with the wind. Man, I wish I could sing. I can't even sing happy birthday. I can't even sing happy in carry tune. Before I finished the P part of happy, I done got out of tune, and that's bad. I'm about ready to stop and start pressure flaking this doozy. Go ahead and finish the point out of it before I break it and run it. Get a nice point out of it with a little bit of money here if I pressure flake it. That was not what my goal was. My goal was to get it wide and thin, try to get like a 10-to-1 width ratio or even better. And it didn't happen. And if I stop and make a point out of it, finish a point out of it by pressure flaking all this out, I didn't do what my planned goal was. But since I screwed my goal up, I'm about ready to do it. About got to the point where I don't care. I don't like to get that way. It's easy to get discouraged in this stuff, ain't it? One thing about it, I was at D.C. Waldorf, probably told this before, he had a private nap-in at his house. And about 10 of us was invited. And Jim Spears, one of the best elbow nappers around, and he had a piece of flint, and he was making a huge Catahoula type spear point out of it, about 10 inches long. He had it about 3 inches wide at the base, at the real wide at the base, when I pointed on both ends. I mean, incredible job. And I've always worked fast, so I don't make nothing real thin. I break it or work too fast. Plus, I'm not good enough. But Jim, he worked on that thing probably for 2 hours. I'm looking for a pad here while I'm talking. And he finished it. And it's just like this. It's like this big, and everybody's holding it like this, passing it around. But it come to me, somebody said, turn it up, look how thin it is. When I went to turn it up, I dropped it. And my chair was on 2 or 3 rocks that was outcropping in DC's yard. It said, ping, and broke in like 4 pieces. Now here I am, a young kid, invited to this nap-in. I hadn't been napping long. And the old guys had took me in under the wing. And I thought I was somebody real special because I got a private invitation to this nap-in. And I broke the master's point. He probably spent a good 2 hours on it. It was all sitting under shade trees, DC's side of DC's house. And I tell you, I'm just trying to think of the words to say. I don't have the words to say. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Man, that was unbelievable. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. You could hear a pin drop. It was so quiet. You heard a lot of, oh, like that. And, oh, my God. And I looked up at him and I said, man, I am so sorry. And I reached and grabbed my wallet. I didn't have like $40 there. That's poor. Spent all my money on gas getting the food. And I said, Jim, how much, man? You just tell me. I don't have enough money, I know. But I will mail it to you and pay you for it, man. I am so sorry. Man, I hate it. I'm so sorry. And he started laughing. I promise you. And he said, man, what you so upset for? It's just a rock. He said, I ain't making nothing just like it. It's just a rock. And that's what's helped me from getting so discouraged and mad when I started a project like this. I wish you could have seen it. I swear it was like this wide. I was gonna make a big old Cato type blade like that out of it. And going for a real thin ratio, and broke that so good. But anyway, learned a good lesson from that. And I know people don't make the kids mine anymore, but I've been at shows and I've had my knives out on tables, and a little boy come up and he'll say, "Can I pick this up?" And I say, "Yeah, just be careful," and he'll pick it up. And I've had the little brother reach over, grab it out of his head, he drop it and break it. And Mama says, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And she gets some money out to pay for it. And I just looked at her and I said, "Ma'am," I said, "if you want to pay me anything, you don't owe me nothing." I told him he could pick it up and look at it. I said, "Give me about $10 to pay for material if you want to, but I don't even want you to do that." I said, "Make another one just like it." And I said, if I hadn't have told him he could look at it, it'd be a different story. If he'd come over and just jerked it up and started banging with it or something. Probably what I should have done was started pressure flaking some isolated platform to start with when I got in this trouble. When I got a video going, I try to be perfectionist, and I'm concentrating too much and trying to be too perfect, and I'm not really just hauling off and hitting the thing like I ought to, and I'm scared I'm going to break it, and I get myself in trouble a lot. Now I'm at the point I don't care if I break it or not. Look at here, getting all that mess out of there, because I'm hitting it hard enough. All those hinges are gone. I got this one hinge right here with the original saw mark on it. It's right there. I can't come this way. It's a hinge right here on front of it. Oh, I could get it out and make it a ½ inch narrow, and I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna try to come over the top. I never liked doing this, but it's one way of doing it if it works. I could go indirect and probably do it without any trouble, but this ain't indirect. Got it out, look at that. Hot diggity dog. Alright, I'm gonna stop on that, and instead of trying to see how thin I can get it. It's probably 8-to-1 now. Maybe a little better to get all the little pressure flakes and waves out. I'm gonna go ahead and make me a dovetail or something, finish point out of it before I break it and lose some money playing around with it. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that little short video. Have a blessed day.